Card.
And my name is Brendan Usher, and today is August 20th, guys. And we have a beautiful show for you today.
We do, with amazing, amazing couch talk. That's, of course, dynamic as always. And segments that are going to keep you going. We have the Cycling Federation that's coming in, so that's going to be a great one. What else do we have up our sleeve?
Right.
Brandon?
So we are bringing in the Queen Miss Universe, Belize, Callie Rose West, coming in talking about her platform and her way forward on the road to Puerto Rico.
So stay tuned for all that and so much more. You know how this works. Put your comments in the comment section. Making live with of course.
Sunup. Seek the answer that's worth looking for today.
And we're going to be talking about the hush hush that has been happening over the weekend. So
may seem that it'll never change. They say, but if you tear down the wall that's blinding us all, you'll see the way today. A place to call your home, a place where you can go. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome to your Thursday episode of Sunup on 7. Good morning again to everybody except you, Everall Wait, but also especially to you, Everall Wait, that the higher comments gone just now. We're not clowns or kunamunas, but you love us to death either way. We love that as well. But here's a look at your weather and traffic courtesy of the Belize Met Service and Smart.
Good morning, Belize. The country was mostly free from rainfall activity last night through to early this morning. Warm and mostly dry weather conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny and warm today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers will be isolated with a medium chance of a few more, along with an isolated thunderstorm developing over the south tonight. The maximum temperatures for today will reach 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, will be a bit hotter inland, reaching to 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and a little cooler up in the hills, around 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The low temperatures for tonight will drop to around 83 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 74 inland, and 68 up in the hills. The winds will be from the east at 10 to 15 knots, and the sea conditions will be like chop. A low tide will occur this morning at 10:52, followed by a high tide this evening at 4:51, another low tide tonight at 9:12, and another high tide early tomorrow morning at 3:40. The sun rose early this morning at 5:36 and will set this evening at 6:15. The moon will rise this afternoon at 12:40 and will set tonight at 11:49. In the sargassum forecast, there's a high chance that more sargassum mats could drift ashore, producing moderate to major impacts over coastal destinations across the country during the next few days. The outlook for Friday and Friday night: skies will be cloudy at times. Showers or thunderstorms will be generally isolated, with a few more possible over the south Friday night. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone development is not expected over our area during the next 48 hours. For a review of our forecast and other products, please visit our website at nms.gov.bz. Our next forecast comes out at 12 p.m. this afternoon. With that, we end this morning's forecast from the Belize National Met Service.
Here we have the weather.
What? Errol, what happened today?
I had to ask her
The
the
way
way
you
you want.
located specifically, the back of bullshit that are prison, that are Guatemala, where you there?
The way you want, because
I
like,
just-
you know when they switch you up, like just switch
Yeah,
up
but
and
the
like
thing
they
is,
call it something.
Like, he not like they Sour Patch Kids, right? Like, with a clone, but I love one to death. Uno special to me. Like, we don't want, man. This feel like a very abusive relationship where, you know, you hurt me, then after that you try to love me for keep me for stay.
Manipulation. That
I
is,
know. That's the way I
that's,
feel.
I don't know. Me that bushy. Okay.
You know, bushy.
Yeah.
Put on monos.
And for Zave, yes, you have a meeting with your bosses this morning.
got
All
this,
the
girl.
best. Yes, you know that they want to give you a raise and tell you amazing job and just give you that raise.
More money.
More money because things are going up. Not only on Tuesdays, but all week.
All week.
That's kind of sad.
And we're going to talk about that too later for the
and I
forecast,
hope we're
so-
ready for that because I think this conversation just start slight and you just raise the temperature. Up.
Yeah, I feel like some of these topics will get people a little bit frustrated, and I'm really trying to channel into our chat to see what you're saying. So, of course, let the comments flood through, and I always want to hear your honest opinions. Some of them we will filter. Everell, we're talking to you.
And, you know, Claudia asked Everell a good question, like, why? Why are they special to me? I think Everell should put that in a 5-page essay and send
Okay,
it to
liar.
us.
I'm going to need you to calm down.
A 5-page essay, that don't know nothing much these days.
You could do it only paragraph and done.
Double spaced.
Oh my, I'm not saying double.
That like
With
easy,
ChatGPT.
easy work. No, we are know if that ChatGPT and we are know that it's not genuine at the point. So.
Anyways, no pressure at all, Everell, but it would be nice to know why we're special.
5 pages. Exactly, you see? You want it, but you just say exactly.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So with that, we are going to go.
Really?
We are going to go into our first coach topic. Brandon, keep it.
It's the first time it's happening to me on the live. That's why.
Keep it together. Can I? Come on now. You good? Are you good? Yeah. All right. So we're here now, and we're super, super excited for the first topic because, of course, yesterday we spoke about the NTUCB making their demands. Like we mentioned before, on Tuesday, they were supposed to originally be a protest to recap for persons that maybe not be in tune what's happening. They did not have the protest. Instead, they had a press conference that they were able to just share their concerns and really state it out plainly and up front.
Right.
What are their issues? But beyond that, they had a 90-day deadline for the government with some specific demands that we spoke about, ranging from the chairman for BTL to step down and other board members, 3 other board members. They were asking about a restructuring of how the board is set up, looking specifically at the contracts and everything that takes place with BTL to be specifically for things that when it comes to government, BTL would be able to receive that. And so with all this under the sun, looking at the PUC, all the things, right? Prime Minister is asked now, how do you feel about this? How was the press conference? You know,
What do you have to
think
say
about the different board members and the chairman? Do you think that they should step down? They should be removed? They should be evaluated?
But you have to ask the question, where did they do wrong? What wrong did they do?
You know what? I think the bigger question for me, and I was flabbergasted from this be, like, I had to, like, double. Like, you know when sometimes you have to go back and say, Like, you know, the songs, like, you never had the real words to come out. When he was like, they didn't actually vote on the acquisition. Like, it was just more along the line of voting for there to be more due diligence and everything.
Partially. Let me bring up this.
Please bring it up because I got kind of like confused and I said, man, okay, I need to take a seat.
This is the DJ release, right?
Okay, you did your release, mate. Go
At
ahead.
a meeting of BTL's board of directors held this morning, this is 4th of August, 2026, the board approved, with the support of senior management, the proposed purchase of 100% of the issued share capital of SpeedNet Communications Limited, SpeedNet, subject to the satisfactory completion of continued due diligence and the negotiation of appropriate representations, warranties, and other contractual protections for BTL as the buyer. Once negotiations advance to the definitive agreement stage, the share purchase agreement will be submitted to the board for separate review and final approval before execution. No. There's a thing with wording there. Right?
Word it true for Midlion, man. Let's go.
When you first start off with, you know what, the board approved with the support of senior management the proposed purchase of the 100% share capital.
So what what I supposed to interpret from that be?
We approve it. We approve that we are by it. But subject to these things, right? Subject to these things. Rather than putting, you know what, the board approved to continue due diligence, whatever, and upon satisfaction of that due diligence, the board shall come into another agreement or arrangement if there should continue with the proposed buying of SpeedNet. So wording, you see how wording play one whole thing this up?
Because everybody even know, when you even watch a newscast, for the most part, you read the headline, you read the first couple lines, because everybody knows too, it's scientifically proven, the beginning and the ending, that will everybody remember, right? So
you lead it that.
You lead it that.
That English 101. that essay writing. I give you tips. I give you tips, Everall. But you lead with your the thing where capture the audience first and foremost. Like yes, all right, now we go, and then you start getting into the body of it first, right?
You start getting integrated. So you could have said there's a lot of ways that we could have structured this. However, it was not structured in a way, obviously, people could have interpreted that this was just, it didn't even really approve, it's just due diligence, but...
And then let's be for real.
Be for real for me.
Let's be for real.
We really
That's the next word. But we know that when there are things that happen, then what? It just got through. It goes through.
And you know what I also want to say towards that same exact comment? Because there was so much uproar taking place. Remember when it was going to be presented to the cabinet and, you know, people wanted to do protests, we were wearing black and all of that. How in all that smoke, all that nitty-gritty, there was never once a statement saying, hey guys, just letting you know, it's just due diligence. It's not actually approved. Maybe that was me. I want too much, B. I'm just a girl that wants
you're not asking for too much.
Because that's the thing. So now when you see this shifting, this is the stance of it actually.
So, the media, jump the gun first and foremost because we never agree for buy it. We agree for continued due diligence.
But we approve the purchase?
For continue something, you had to do it before, right? So wait, when was that? When was that actually listed, or when was that actually agreed upon?
I am.
I know we agree on the jump the gun because we just simply agreed for the continued due diligence. But then you lead with that, right? And we know what that may lead to in any case. But in all talks yesterday, next question, I have to go. and then,
Oh, wait.
and then when Paul asked the question, well, what do you think about the chairman? He acted contrary to what the people are saying. The NTUCB, they actually said that, you know what, he acted contrary to the people's wishes. Well, I don't agree there. Next question.
That's it.
And I'm like, what?
I don't agree. Why don't you agree? What do you see differently? So
That's just dismissive as.
I
think we could have started say curse words from this because
I don't think
they
so.
don't
It's a
block
boarding
it
show.
after.
There's children to watch this and all of that too. But either way in itself, I am just I don't even know. It's just a bit frustrating, more than a bit. It's very frustrating to see how things are unraveling, how communication is taking place, sensitization, the understanding of what these steps are when it comes to due diligence, when it comes to what's being actually approved, the processes that come afterwards. Because again, people wouldn't be upset if they thought, oh, we're just continuing the due diligence process. And so even in itself, being asked about how do you feel about these board members and feeling that they did nothing wrong but not fully explaining and kind of cutting off a question for me, yes, you're giving answers, but it's not substantial, meaningful answers that the public can hold on to and say, okay, well, the Prime Minister doesn't agree with the removal because of X, Y, and Z, and I can understand his perspective. It's like when the parents sometimes tell you, you're not supposed to do this. Why? Because I say so. But you're not explaining to me the backing behind it so I can have actual understanding why I'm not supposed to do so, you know? It's that same concept for me. And again, very disappointing for the public that's looking for proper answers. So when asked, will the NTUC demands be met, Brandon? Because it wasn't just the board members, B. It wasn't just the chairman. They asked for a lot
The restructuring of the board of directors, all of this, right? Well, I can't make one decision yet for something where I don't know about. My tea tastes really nice this morning.
This is good water.
Just saying that.
This is good water. Thank you, Adelaide, for the water. It's good water.
But there's 90 days with which to do this. I mean, 90 days are not a lot of time, you know.
Basically,
you look
60
by
days.
90 days.
60 days. Why? Because September, it doesn't count.
Yeah, basically,
So,
you know, everybody go
September
for a break
doesn't count.
September too.
It's very busy for the government. We know a lot of things are happening. We're dealing with diplomats and all kind of stuff. September celebrations. The calendar's out. October and November is really where it's at. So
you got 60 days. Well, you're gonna leave head start for 30 and then you got the remaining 60, right?
this is why I can't read some of the comments, man. I don't know.
I know some of the comments are
Charlotte,
rough.
you don't want the next one I can't read she and everyone. They put in a little bag, I don't know which one not come up first.
But seriously, though, like you, again, maybe they don't watch the news in a rain, but they must have some whisperings or chatterings or, again, the bump in the middle of the night. You must have heard something about these demands. And you know what? Yes, you could have said something, and maybe I need to go be like one speech or writing of a speech or communication
You want a PR
expert
person?
or something.
You want
Yes,
to
a
be a PR
PR. Because you know I didn't even know the word.
Public relations, you want to deal with
Yes,
that? Okay, stay with me here.
But like, maybe I need to that because I think that could have been smoothed over by saying yes, we have read their demands.
We need to deliberate
and
about
we will
it.
deliberate about it. And
There's
as
more
soon as we
structure.
get back to
It's
something,
not clear because you could have easily said this is not a clear-cut fix where you can say yes, we can do something. No, we can't. We want to take their answers, their demands into perspective.
Right.
You know, we understand it's not just them because of course they have backings of a lot of different bodies that are trying to push towards it. So it's like.
we could have said all of this, Ren, but no, what we say? I can't answer on where I don't know about
Next
it.
question.
Next
Brandon.
question, I have to go.
Next question. It leaves a bad taste in a lot of Belizeans' mouth and a lot of persons who just even follow Belizean news and what's taking place in our country, because I just don't even want to put it for just Belizeans. There are people that are not even Belizeans that are upset about things. And so, of course, it begs the question, what will happen in the end of these 90 days?
Well, the
how will we
union-
continue with this due diligence?
Well,
Well-
it's off. It's off. It's off. There's no more due diligence, or what we believe to be no
That's
more
why I'm
due
telling
diligence.
you. I was just gonna tell you, you're saying it's off, but I think there's a lot of things happening in the back. There's a lot of smoke, and we're not seeing that.
Of course.
We're not seeing the fire. We're just seeing maybe some of the smoke.
With the city ingredients, with the city kerosene,
Yeah.
with the city the lighter fluid, with the city match, but we don't see it yet.
We're not to see it properly, and I think that's the bigger question that we have to be looking into. We're not going to be getting answers right now, but we'll keep you guys updated on how it goes. Let's move on to next question, next topic.
All right, this one. Yes, guys, back on the Miss Universe Belize fiasco that has been happening. You guys reported yesterday on the press release from Miss Universe Belize.
The franchise
The actual
replied,
franchise replied,
answered, and they
yes.
said that it was all the local team, that they're responsible for the final.
But we are
day.
take the responsibility.
They said it was no. After saying all of that, it's like it's.
Just say it, Red.
Words.
Say it.
All of these seem like some really toxic, manipulative conversations. Why? Because it's like, you so wrong, blah, 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 your fault, blah, blah, blah. But I will take on some of the responsibility.
That's gaslighting. That is gaslighting.
So, yeah, all of that to say, they talked about, everything from the set, all of that. They put all the responsibility on the Belize local production team. And after that, they kind of like try to soften the blow with saying how, next time they're going to make it be free for watching and nobody was charged and all these pretty little bows to try to make the mess of what it is.
And we want to announce the venue at so and so time. And you know what? When streaming, yes, go into every Belizean home because the Belizeans should be a part of this monumental and the most prestigious pageant in Belize. And yes, right? But you know what? What happened this time? I said, I'm the Belizean team, I'm the local team, I'm the team
The
on the
back and forth,
ground,
the
right?
blaming,
And I'm like,
the point game, the accountability, the transparency, it was just a lot. And so now we look and see yesterday, the national director, or former national director, Destiny Wagner, has resigned from
the Miss Universe Belize, as national director.
As national
of Miss
director, she has resigned from her position. She said after careful consideration, she's made this decision. It wasn't taken lightly. She will not really be addressing any of the back and forths and the comments that were
She
made
just said
yesterday.
that they don't necessarily share the same values when it comes to accountability, teamwork, communication,
And she already made her
responsibility.
statement, I think it was
Like
Sunday or Monday.
the Monday.
Yeah, she'd already made her statement on that. She thanks the team. She, bigs up Kale and says she's really proud of her and everything along that line, and she leaves it there. I think this whole thing in itself was just super, and we've said it before, controversial, messy, but I don't know. We know that pageants come with mess a lot of times because there's so much things that happen behind the scenes that we don't know. But when it comes in public light and there's press release or there's statements or posts that are made and blaming and all these different things that take place, it really discredits what the franchise, the pageant is supposed to mean. And I will say, I hold Destiny in a very high regard because of all the things that she's done. She's
accomplished a lot.
She's made
history
with Belize in 2021, winning the Miss Earth crown. And then from there, she's been involved with so much other things when it comes to games, when it comes to her studio. She's in big deals for different makeup lines and all of that stuff. So it's not, when I look at somebody that had the title, had the position, I don't see somebody that doesn't put in work. I don't see somebody that's not competent. And, she did write about the short period of time that they had to prepare for everything. And so now seeing her leave this thing, it really makes me not understand, because I look at her as on a high caliber of somebody that, is dedicated, that puts in a good chunk of flesh in her work. Obviously, she's seeing that, yes, it doesn't tie with her values, but maybe there's more that obviously she's not letting off the steam.
She did say that there's behind the scenes things that the Belizeans would never know, but she will address those later down the line, basically, right? If probed, right? Probed. But yes, I could imagine, because I've seen so many different accounts of backstage things happening, and I'm like, okay, wow, okay, so who really was in charge? Yes, you have it owned by the Salvadorian counterparts, but we have the national director here in Belize. What was that relationship
Yeah.
like, right?
What was those
And what was it? How did that relationship begin? Because as far as I know, Red, and maybe you could correct me here, I thought that Belize was going to take a break, gather itself, and then come back. Not this year, but the next year.
I think I saw something
After
on
the
that
whole,
too.
the
But then
whole
when I saw it
international
come
Miss
up-
Universe fiasco.
But then when I saw, because remember there was new franchise and everything, and so I thought, oh, they were gonna take
Take
the
a step
year,
back.
like figure out, find.
I don't know where I get that from. I feel like that was
It was, I think it
That
was,
was an
I think it
announcement.
was something. But maybe they changed their mind and, kind of tried to scramble to do something. And I know people are saying that we could put this behind us or so forth, but the reality is, beyond just, yes, putting love and support, because we will definitely do that behind Cali Rose West, it's also how we do things in this country and how we plan and the level of accountability we take and the transparency that happens too. And this is a platform where young women are able to truly be amplified for their voices and whatever their cause is. So it's not something we take lightly. And people put a lot of hard work into it, preparing it. So we want the pageant to be done right. We want people to get their flowers and respect the way they're supposed to. So we talk about this too also for us to do things right the next time around, to fix our mistakes. But beyond that, to
And Destiny, thank you
yeah.
for your hard work on this. And
Yeah,
people
you
are
did
saying
great
that in the
team.
chat here. You did your thing with the best you were given and the best you could do in such short time as that, right?
to plan, and anybody who's planned an event in a short period of time, you know how messy it is. Especially in a Belize, sometimes when vendors don't answer you quickly
Right,
and they're busy too.
And this is
a
not
lot's
that
happening.
something that you have control of. You still had to get that directive from the overall pageant director, right? You're just the national director. You had to get approval from the director itself. And if things weren't lining up, if things weren't matching up and things like that, yes, you'll have a production like this, but you know what? You did your best given the short time and the all the material that you were given.
Yeah.
Kudos
And
to
so
you.
what I hope for from this is just a lot of lessons learned, things not repeated, better collaboration, and that we move forward supporting Cali Rose West, but also we move forward in a light that allows better understanding of what this pageant means and how it's supposed to be carried out in
Right.
Belize. So for next year, when that time comes, let us be very mindful to dot our I's and cross our T's.
Right.
Let's see how it goes.
So moving on into our fourth topic this morning, and well, we're gonna start off with the Lee riling up. If we're not riled up, we're gonna get even worse. Pastor Victor Wagner Hernandez sentenced to 10 years for rape. Now, this is something that when we first brought
Brought
this
the
news
story.
out, everybody was shocked. Like, you know what? Well, next, pastor, and then this one, from down south, and how many
And
times?
how long it
And
was
how-
for
yes,
six. So just to give a little background of it, it looks at the idea of about 6 years from 2015 to 2021. There were a lot of incidents from his business residence inside the church and all these things where he
Sexually assaulted. A woman.
one of his
13 at
congregation
that age
members
and
too.
then-
Yeah, and so it was so unfortunate. I think they even said at one point that there was an incident where it was actually in front of her teenage daughter,
Yes.
which was horrendous in every shape and form.
Right, and even that, Ren, but when faced with these allegations, apparently, well, not apparently, but because it's in paper now, that he threatened her to accuse her of theft if she brought up these allegations. And I'm like, wow,
It was a beyond.
wow.
Oh, this story like really grind my gears in every way, shape, or form.
So we reported that he was convicted, and then yesterday he received his sentence.
Which is 10
right?
years. He is 67 years old. They noted, because of course this can go up to 22 years,
Yes.
but they did for 10 years because
Well,
of...
it was for 9. Each separate count was 9 years. He was sentenced for 9 years, 10 years, and then 3 years, which would have accumulated to 22 years.
But the overall...
But the judge said that it would run concurrently with each other, meaning that the highest one, 10 years, he'd serve his 9 in that 10 years, his 3 in that 10 years. 10 years is the maximum. And this is after taking into account, the aggravating factors, which I mean, in front of the teenage daughter, in his business, his home, abusing his religious power to do these assaults, and then in the mitigating factors, his age,
health,
his health, stroke, diabetes, no prior convictions, things like that, in order to arrive to 10 years. So 10 years from now, 77 years old, Mr. Hernandez could make it. Right.
Yeah. This whole thing in itself really begs the question of how we navigate when it comes to persons being abused in religious systems in the church, because the church is a home. The church is a home. The church is the people of God. And, you know, I will say people fall short, but also beyond falling short, there's accountability that needs to take place for those actions. Just like we hold our political leaders accountable, we have to hold our religious leaders accountable. All leaders need to be held to the same regard, regardless of where they're leading from. And so it's so unfortunate to see him take advantage of his power, take advantage of the trust.
And the thing is with that as well, is that, like you said, Ren, you're in a church, you're children of God, you're praising, you're worshiping. These are some of the most vulnerable points for people's lives. And to take advantage, yes, and sexual assault and rape is about overpowering and a power move, right? But to feed or to feast off of someone's vulnerability for over 6 years, and then when that vulnerability comes to a strength and says, you know what, I'm not doing this. Oh well, I don't want to report you. I want to turn back and say I accuse you of theft. Like,
crazy work. It's crazy work, and you know he'll have to answer to all these things beyond just the judicial system with God when that time comes, because whatever is done in the dark comes to light, and he'll have his day. But it's so unfortunate to see that, you know, a woman was hurt by somebody that was supposed to uphold the love of the Lord and the guidance of the Lord, and he was not able to meet that. You know, everybody falls short, but like falling short in this way and hurting somebody in this way, it's just awful for such a long period of time. And I pray that she gets her help. I pray that she can still, you know, see God in the light that she needs to see God in, that she gets her support from persons out there, from our church or whatever it is, and that the church can be able to pivot in a way to understand that we need to hold our religious leaders in high regard, but beyond that, we have to make sure we're checking to see how safe the place is and how people can talk. Because for 6 years this happening, and she not feeling that she can be able to go
and
to
you know,
somebody.
Ren, it's not the first time that we've heard it in the world, but it's not the first time that we've heard it in Belize either. But a lot of people have been calling out on the churches like, all right, we want to say about this now.
Yeah.
Because silence.
No, and that's the thing. Like, you have to call out things for what it is, beyond just like, okay, yes, there are national issues, there are things that you're against, but this is something that happened from your former president. Say something about it. You know, talk about how this is not us. See, if you want to talk about scripture with it, then go by all means, but say something and not be radio silent, because it shows like what you're avoiding accountability for this person's actions or what has happened. Apologize to the family, say what the Lord really is and who he is, and this is not a representation of him, and do something along that line. So I'm disappointed in that manner, and man, I feel for her and the church that obviously is going to be hurting from this overall situation and the stain that causes on it for them. And I pray that, you know, she and the church can recover from this, and that people in general can remember this is not a representation of who God is. This is a representation of sin and how that person is and how he's made a mistake.
All right.
So, yeah.
So moving on, and let's click, dial it up a notch, because what's also being dialed up a notch is your electricity bill.
By only my 1.5 cents maximum.
Per hour.
Maximum.
Per hour. You forget the per hour.
Maximum.
Because we use electricity all 24 hours, right?
So the Belize Electricity Limited has begun implementing the cost of power adjustment, which is also called COPA, starting this month. And so they're looking specifically at seeing this is going to be a short period. This is not a set thing. So
it's
I want
a sandbox approach.
Yes,
They're
so
playing and
understand.
diddling in the sandbox.
So if you want to think about it as a pilot, for make this see what happen, a sandbox approach, a short period of time for test it out, for say, will this work for us? Does this make sense? So it starts it was looking at starting specifically in July and ending in June specifically. So you're
July of this year and then ending in June of
yeah,
this
so
year.
July 1st to June 30th next year.
Yeah.
So you should see this month the reflections in your bill. What is really important or interesting about this is that, BL, when speaking about it, they speak and say how the actual cost of power over the last 6 months was at 4.3 cents per kilowatt hour, which is higher than the reference cost approved by the PUCB. And they also make reference that they have put a cap on this mechanism for the 1.5 per hour kilowatt hour.
That's the highest that they can charge you per kilowatt hour.
And so
right?
BL Chairman Lin Young has said that if you put it into like maths, because of course everybody they hear kilowatt hour, what it mean, when I translate to how that work. You have a bill of $200. Ooh, my heart. You have
Former Miss BL, by the way. Let's go.
Former Miss BL. You have a bill of $200. So the maximum he's saying is an average of maybe like $5 or so increase in your bill you would see. However, this is the problem when you put maths in it, because persons that are looking at their bill and say, okay, I did a 160, just a 63, right? How I did I like 175? You said it was $5. That you like wrong that. So I think that in itself can cause a little person to feel like a certain way. But they said this is temporary. They're really trying to test to see how it rolls out.
It's temporary because guess why, guys? The fluctuations in the oil prices all over the world. And then we did get power from Mexico, and Mexico they fluctuate as well. And they need more money for demand, get the power, or for provide the power to us. So guess what? Mexico literally said to Belize that, yo, we don't need for pay up. Because we are cutting off if we need to pay up. What up, Belmopan? What up, San Pedro? What up, Corozal? All when we gone through load shedding last night.
Woo!
But if we don't adjust our bills to pay up these fees to meet the needs of these increases based on the oil prices, thank you, Trump. But if we don't meet that, then we could get cut off from Mexico. And guess what, guys? We'll be living in darkness.
And I will say it is very hard to maintain the cost of, or the increases, the fluctuations, because just like how we have a standardized cost, we don't have that such standardized cost in Mexico. It goes based on like their ability to provide for their supply for their country, and then of course what is left over. So sometimes if we need more, then there's an increase, and so there's different costs towards that. I do also want to make a very important note that was said in the interviews, which is BL cannot simply just adjust the charge on its own. So please also note this, that the PUC, so the PUC has to be able to put forward. So every month they're gonna put forth the charges there of the cents.
I think it's going to be 1.5 increase this month.
Let me finish. If PUC approves this, then it goes through, and so it happens before your bill. And I think your bill comes like the 13th or so, you would get your bill, or you have to pay a bill by the 13th.
I don't remember. I just look up and I just
But yeah, so they have to be able to do regulatory reviews and approvals every single month, and yeah, that should be very interesting.
And how that looks like to me is like 1.5 already for August. And then they put their monthly report, and then I get one next 1.5.
That's the max B.
Yes, and I get one next 1.5 in September.
It could be 1.3.
And I get one next 1.5 in October. That's how I decided this to go.
Maybe that 1.3 in October B. Maybe that 1.1 in September, because with the
I just to see the up.
So,
right?
And I also want to make sense that some customers will be exempted from the social rate who are excluded for that aspect. But anyways, all in itself, guys, expect some increases this month if you have not seen it already. And this is going to be a rollout.
Everall, good question. Do Belizeans get an incentive for importing electric vehicles? As far as I knew, and I guess wrong, because I've looked at some of these prices for the electric vehicles, government never was supposed to like take off the duty off that for allow people for import electric vehicles.
From my understanding,
so why am I looking at the prices of electric vehicles and then it said duty underneath it though.
I think you need to probably ask them and say, hey, you missed that part.
You missed that part because the due to that like $40-something thousand.
Could you minus that?
I'm just like,
Cross that out. Get a wipe out. What do I
yes, right?
What do I put when you need
I know, but I thought that was the case, and that was the incentive of people for going green. But then I just see the duty prices on some of these vehicles, and I'm like, okay, all right.
So we'll see exactly, and I do think these, and I will say, for the government system and navigating certain things that have been said, sometimes, and you could correct me if I'm wrong here, Brandon, sometimes these things don't translate to the actual government agencies, documentations, or whatever it is. So you do have to say, hey, this was said, can you take off? It's just like sometimes when you go to a store and they have a discount on something, on the shelf or whatever, and then you go to the counter, and then they not apply the discount, and you have to say, this the pan discount, and they'll be like, let me put it in. Sorry about that. Let's do this.
You got me.
You got me, girl.
You got me.
But yes, it's just something like that, I think, in that sense. But verify, check, be very mindful, check on the receipts, make sure what is said is put in black and white, and you kind of like uphold those things, especially when it comes to money, and money when I did like that right now.
Right. Because money not there with that right now, because that gone up, your gas gone up, everything gone up, including...
Minimum wage did go up to 3.6.
2021.
Yeah, I mean...
What happened since then?
It's a lot.
Everything gone up except the minimum wage, Ren.
And if it goes up
you
again,
to answer that.
if it goes up again, more things will go up. So we did a little investigation, guys, and I'm sure people have seen the idea of what it is to afford the basic necessities to raise a child. I remember when the Prime Minister was up here and he was telling me about how people are not having children, and he asked me, why am I not having a child? And all
that was
these things.
so long ago, Ren. I can't even tell you the last time one politician jumped on this couch. So.
He's looking
And even
you don't look for you?
I not even think that this couch get touched by one politician recently
This is the closest thing.
I have to watch. I'd like.
Maybe they're hiding under.
Maybe by elections they come up. Maybe they come. Maybe.
I mean, in the elections, I hope they have some referendums.
Well, there's the city councils and the mayoral candidates that's coming, but
yeah.
I don't see one.
Maybe they'll wait to go on uncut.
I don't see.
Maybe they'll wait to go on uncut. Oh, yeah.
But
okay.
yes, guys.
On that same note, so yes, one of the big things that we're asking about is how Belizeans are being able to navigate the cost of basic necessities for children. So in this same study and investigation, one of our reporters, I think it was Lisa that did this, she looked out and looked at basic, and this is how it's crazy for me, basic items for if you have a child. And these are diapers, wipes, lotion, milk,
baby food.
powder, baby food, oil, all that stuff, right? So these are necessities, not luxury items. These are not nice to have. These are need to have, right? In that same note, the total of that bill for buying these things came up to $186.43. $186.43.
And that's just for your baby goods. And not for you or your groceries and whatever for
This not
live.
include rent. This not include the gas pay.
Not include your electricity. Not include your water.
Groceries. This not include if you have school fees. This not include if you have to go to a doctor. This not include if you have to get medication. This not include if you have hair products to buy. This not include any one
Your
of that.
sanitary products.
This is just for the baby. This is just for that baby. And so they were looking at the idea of the current minimum wage. If somebody is working their normal 45-hour week and earns $225 weekly, so that roughly gives you like about $975 for the month. This is before deductions, by the way.
Yeah. Before your taxes and
before the taxes, where the government apparently worked with us those same hours. Yes, so before the deductions, and that means this $186.43 is taken out, and they were looking at how it equates to about 19% of that and this is just for one of the weeks, because guess what? Their Pampers and allowance for just that 1 week, or sorry, the entire
their wipes,
month.
their oil, their powder,
all
their
these
food.
things go fast. And babies, of course, parents out there would know they ain't cheap and they have to use it. Imagine your baby has a little skin condition or whatever it is. All that to say, they're saying it's very hard to look and see how money is being spent and how people are able to afford the cost of living for basic necessities in itself. Again, going into the fact of not including rent and groceries, gas, all these, or even for public transportation, if you have to get from point A to point B every day, if you have more than one child that has to get from point A to point B, lunches for them, all these different things, school supplies, because Bristol board, all these things what they have to do for daily projects. Let's look into account for that. Printing, because, SBAs, all these things that take place.
It is sad. That was a sad reality last night. And this is just one, regular store on Central American Boulevard. I'm pretty sure that there are others with lower deals, some with higher deals. But you know what, guys? That is sad for a person making minimum wage, $5 an hour, working 45 hours a week. That's what? That like 200 and something.
So just $25 for minimum wage. You get 200 and then less than $1,000 for the month. Now, honey, some people rent $1,000 for the month.
Belize it is, especially.
Buying groceries is expensive, especially, and then we go into the conversation of healthy.
That thing,
So,
right there where
let's
me
talk
I
about our
touch.
veggies. Let's talk about all the different things, the yogurts, the fruits, and we want to get this and that and all the.
No, Ren, you're very correct because now, why we have so much hypertension? Why we have so much not high blood pressure? Why we have so much high cholesterol? Why we have people that drop down off a heart attack and suffering from diabetes and all of
Because
these
the fried
things?
chicken cheaper than to make the actual food. It's like when you really think about it.
So what is our government doing to alleviate this? As the union senator says, nothing. There is absolutely no plan in addressing the rising cost of living that is currently happening and continues to escalate.
Yeah.
Again, because of things that are not in our control, but at least the government could have some plan in alleviating some of these costs for us. If you have to work... If you the one way you go collect from this store, and then you go to that store, that specific store to go collect. Anyways.
Okay.
But
I just was trying to throw that out.
For working 3 hours for 1 gallon of gas. 1 gallon of gas, not a gallon of gas like how you used to gallon of gas some gallon of gas ages ago. Yes. I know you keep up with me there.
I did. The thing that I understood that fully.
But no. 3 hours for just that. These are some people, there are some people where, you have to catch the bus. Cool. You're not really to pay for the gallon of gas, but that builds up, and that builds up, and that builds up.
It builds up.
And then for the commuters, they're like
I just
gosh.
I revert back at least just to the cost for health. Like, to go to doctors is expensive, but beyond that, to eat healthy. We want people to look into not getting diabetes, hypertension, all these different things, but we also have to understand diets are poor because people can't afford sometimes to be even eating properly.
According to the senator,
It's
the
hard.
union senator, is that, these people are living in poverty. People would rather, to him, people would rather do an honest day's work, forget one honest pay, instead of actually going to plan and plot to kill, to steal, to all of this, right? And rightfully said, people never had poverty and people never had to try scramble for how they get their next meal or how they want to pay their bill or how they want to take care of their child. If we had that money and we're comfortable with that money to spend that money, then none of this really happen.
It's so hard. And I think about somebody that's making less than $1,000. How do you save properly?
I don't know. I think to myself, I feel like I just struggle, but then I have to stop and think man, what about people with multiple children? What about people who have a less paying job than I do?
A single parent.
Yes, and I'm like, Brenda, no.
It's crazy. And so my heart really goes out to persons that really, the hand to mouth, and they're just trying to make ends meet. And it's from arrears are happening and you're seeing things pile up and It's hard.
Meanwhile,
So,
BDF soldiers, they get lobster,
Jumbo
king
shrimp,
prawns,
boo. Baby
all of
back
the things like
ribs.
baby back ribs and what's
Eh,
not. But
but-
we still don't see it yet. But okay,
I would
sure.
want to see some of that pan sure.
Sure. And then this one, they get millions of dollars in on $9,000 payments. Anyways, Brandon, let's not stray. We have to wrap up Couch
We're
Talk.
wrapping out Couch
We have to wrap
Talk
up Couch
because
Talk.
it is hot and it's juicy and we got to stop though because people they say, man, this is what intense.
No, and literally when I read the roster last night, I'm like, ooh, the sax is getting louder. The
But listen,
saxophone
y'all,
is
we
getting
didn't do
louder.
the average monthly cost because it can vary depending on like where you live. If you you own your own home, if you're renting, groceries, because depending on how much
so much
kids
variables.
you have, there's a lot of variables for that. But I will say the average cost definitely is to actually afford life and eat well or to get about places and transportation.
When I born, I never
Bus and
signed up for
everything,
this.
yeah.
I never signed up for this when I'm born.
Should buy a house when I'm in the womb. But anyways,
Right.
besides from
one
that,
place I not check it, I want to check after like we go upon commercial break, under the couch.
under the oh yeah, I think they're under the couch. We should find them under the couch. That would be a great
We'll
place
see.
to stop.
See.
But
yes, guys.
guys, beyond everything, let us try our best to keep the hope, keep the faith as you navigate these hard conversations, these hard realities. Be involved to see what resources, what help is out there for you. And let's try our best to help out others that we see. If you have a little extra, bless someone.
And let's start mentally preparing for those beautiful September speeches about just how well our country is doing.
Love it for us.
We shall go to the end of Couch Talk now. And do we have birthday
We have a
shout-outs?
birthday shout out. We do have a birthday shout out for one of my friends. I'm waiting for them to put out the picture. There we go. Esmeralda. Esme, I'm wishing you a happy, blessed, amazing birthday as you navigate a new chapter. About to be a mom, I'm super, super proud of your growth, of everything about you. May it be filled with discovery of this new chapter of a mom, this new chapter of, being a better wife and doing all the things that you can be able to do. I love you dearly, always supporting you. So happy, happy, blessed birthday, Esme.
All right.
With that,
With that, we go to our sunrise.
we do have a sunrise. Which one are we doing? Because I saw two sunrise go in.
Yes. Well, this one. Oh, this one is just again. Where is
camping.
this?
We're
This is so gorgeous. Like, I need for today. I just thank you so much, Rosado, for sending this from Kikaka. But I just need for today. Like, that tent. Just after the warm rays coming into your tent after one nice night, just hearing the waves crash against the shore, they're like, oh, yeah. That's what I need for that right now. Because Belize, they cut it for me right now. I just need to get out there. Where is there?
Where is there? But you know what we need to do? Where is the commercial break? We got to pay some bills, guys.
Where are these politicians?
Under the couch. In your cup, B. Oh my
No.
gosh, they're in your cup. Look in your cup. Brandon's still the look, guys. Brandon's still the look. He's going to be looking for eternity.
Look, maybe my coach over there. I don't
Maybe
know.
they're coaching that us to wait for you. We don't know. We don't know where that is. We don't know where some of the solutions are either. But with that, we go to our commercial break. And we'll be right back when we dive into the next conversation. It's going to be super exciting. We have our Miss Universe Belize Calais Rose West coming in to talk about what this new chapter is going to be for her platform. We're going to be playing a game. We're going to have all the fun in the world.
Yes,
Stay
you
tuned
put her
for
on the
exciting
spot with that game.
conversation. We'll be right back.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing star 100 pound using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corzal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Sheree Kelso, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, Rena and I turned the saxophones a bit louder, and we went from, something, small to just, the cost of living, and we've been discussing over the break and everything, and yeah, guys, it's getting louder out there. But something else that is getting louder is our screams for our new Miss Universe Belize, Callie Rose West. She's on our couch this morning, and we'll be discussing the road to Boricua. All right, good morning, Callie Rose. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you guys? I'm very happy to see your faces again.
Thank you for coming on. We're so excited for this conversation. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
So we gotta unravel the road that is upon us now. This is big. We're gonna be going to where?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. I hope you have your rolls and everything already.
Yeah, just my.
There we go.
So we're gonna go. What are the steps now you're starting to take? Because it's for real, for real. I'm not sure when the exact.
I think it's
date.
3 months.
3 months, right?
Yes, we'll be in Puerto Rico in November.
Yes.
Okay. So talk to us about how you're feeling, how the planning is going, and what's gonna be taking place for the next steps.
Planning is going great, honestly. But it's been a great process getting to know our organization as well as departing from the girls because I drew a very close connection with them. I love to say I grew 7 more sisters in the bond. Through the whole pageant course, we all still keep in touch. Those are my girls. Honestly, I love them. And then just the process, it's been getting ready to go to El Salvador. I'll actually be leaving the 25th, so next week.
It's right here.
Yes, to start preparation and training, which I'm super excited about because as you guys know, your girls used to basketball shoes.
Yes, so we're in the heels. We're gonna be doing that.
But I've been shocking myself because I'm getting more used to for now, the smaller heels feel like flip-flops to me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so it's little steps of growth. And I'm like, okay.
And how high are the heels normally supposed to be?
About 6 inches.
About 6 inches. Ready? Can you handle that?
This is Callie Rose's time to shine. This is not me.
So, Callie Rose, I want to ask then, first time in Salvador?
Yes, this will be my first time.
So what are you looking forward to when reaching there?
Honestly, I love meeting new people and experiencing new cultures. Of course, I'm biased to Belize. I love us very much, but honestly, being able to see everything as well as their culture, their landmarks, just getting a feel for everything, I'm very excited for. Even meeting the new coach as well that I'll be working with. So it's been something like, okay, Callie Rose.
You're gonna be doing all this stuff. I can imagine just being able to just go into a new country and be thrust into all that has to happen. How long will you be there?
I will be there for around 2.5 weeks, and then I'll come back to Belize, because we have September celebrations coming up.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. And then just basically out there is just the main focus going to be getting ready for Miss Universe, being able to get comfortable on their stage, and then being comfortable overall. Just being happy.
Definitely. So it sounds like the 2.5 weeks will kind of be a bit intense, right? Because you're trying to, you have to do that and then come back to Belize to partake in probably everything, every day, right? So what are you looking forward to the most with the training?
With the training, honestly, the growth. I'm excited because I've seen the progression in my walk, even leading up to the pageant and pageant night. So it's just, I love being able to showcase, a different type of determination and putting my work ethic behind another platform, which would be the pageant world.
Yes. And so let's remind persons what your platform is. I know that is a big part of the Miss Universe Belize and how it works. So people can connect with you, resonate and all that great stuff.
Well, I've been receiving a lot of questions about this actually, and I'm happy that we're touching base because my platform is women's basketball, but as a whole, I just want it to be known that there are so many opportunities created through women's basketball itself. It doesn't even have to be you physically on the court, dribbling or shooting a ball. I've met people through sports broadcasting. I've met sports psychiatrists. I've met sports stylists, sports makeup artists. Whatever avenue that you're interested in, it is within the sports world. And that's what I want the little kids and little girls, little boys, the parents to understand. It doesn't have to just be the sport itself. myself, just giving it the opportunity to give it a chance, because women's basketball really can be used as a vehicle to bring funding to Belize, to bring scholarships, to bring job opportunities for the kids, their families, and overall, even the players, because I do have some things in the works. We're bringing some more opportunities to play here, yes. So that would be very, 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 like, almost bittersweet to see come to pass, because it's something that's been on my heart for a very long time, even as I was in the States playing. So now being able to get it into motion now with my platform, it's just like okay.
I really like it.
Because you just opened up my eyes as to the different types of opportunities that there are within sports. Because when you hear women in basketball, yes, all right, you're thinking, all right, the actual sport itself, not realizing everything else that creates or buffers that sport as well.
Yes.
But now that's your platform, and you're going through your training, you're coming back to Belize. What is after your appearances in Belize? Or where can people expect you in Belize before you get to the appearance?
Well, people can expect me in various schools, communities. I can't speak too much in detail of what's going on, but we do have a lot of, especially this Saturday coming up in Mahogany Heights Village, my own village. We'll be doing a back to school for the kids to give back, give them the opportunity to get some school supplies and take a load off the parents, so that extra stress, as we were speaking about, because having a child is not easy, and we understand that. I come from a single mother. I'm the youngest of 4, and honestly, watching her have to fight and work through a lot of stuff to give me the things that I needed for school and my extracurriculars is the least I can do.
I love that. And I will have to say, Callie, I'm really happy that you pick women's basketball, because in Belize, it's very dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very, very dead. I was involved in basketball for almost like 7 years, and like you could barely see us really get somewhere far with it. So I'm just so grateful that is your platform.
Thank you.
Because I can see what this crown can be able to help you to push for, and the opportunities you can bring. So I'm looking forward for like camps or the talks for the young people, because I think them seeing you and knowing that, you know, you're coming from that, and that what they can also go to is going to really inspire them to get back into it.
Yeah, we just really want to create a safe space for the kids, because it's like, at the same time, while yes, I would love for them to get into women's basketball, mental health is just as important right now. As you know, social media is, I would like to say, the champion of comparison right now. And I just want them to understand, listen, everything is not what it seems on the internet. It really isn't. People have learned to put on a really good face, and being able to differentiate the two and use your discernment, and honestly, just, we call it in basketball tunnel vision, be locked in on what it is that you want and put behind the ambition and the hard work behind it. You can really achieve anything. Your circumstances in this current time is not the end in being, and I love that I'm able to represent that for them, as well as be able to talk to them eventually and get to speak one-on-one with the kiddos, because I love being able to meet new people, have these connections. Even going through town it's been a little bit different for me, because everyone's like, Miss Universe, can we get a picture? Can we talk?
There we go.
And I love it. I love it, y'all. Please don't stop coming up to me. Even if I look busy, I will drop everything to have a conversation with you, because it's been beautiful. Like, I was just telling my mom, like, Mom, I'm very grateful for this, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
I love that.
I love it. So, kids, everybody out there, she says, I will take a picture no matter what, because they will come. And I remember seeing Isabel, a lot of times she was just like always being bombarded, and she's like, no, I love it too. So it's just, people see you and like you represent so much for them. So it's great to see them bring in that love, and like, I want to be able to capture that moment with you. So,
so we move from Belize now. Where do you go next?
After Belize?
So Belize, we're going to El Salvador. Then we come back to Belize.
Yes.
And then what's the next part?
Well, we've been having works of more international countries as well, being able to extend my outreach and be able to get to know and share Belize with other cultures. Also can't speak too much on that.
No, of course, but this is good too.
Yes, definitely.
And I would love for everyone to be able to follow either through my platform on Instagram at West Cali Rose, or even through the Miss Universe Belize page, because they've been doing great with posting content and getting out there so people can get more familiar with who is Cali Rose.
I love your videos, by the way. you.
Thank you.
Hey, when you did the heels thing,
Thank you.
girl, I was like, you're really getting good with these stuff.
And that took me a lot of takes because I'm like, man, the heel, because someone mentioned was like, you don't have the same heel. I'm like, well, listen, the heel with the stilt and the thick one, it was different when balancing and standing up.
I was watching, was like, you get it, Kylie. You put in those content so
Thank
people
you.
definitely can follow you
Yes.
on all the different platforms of Instagram, TikTok, and all these things. Her videos are really good, so definitely stay tuned for that part there.
you.
I know that we have a game coming up. Are we going to be doing the game yet? And also for reminding persons, if they would like to collaborate with you, I know you said that you're going to be going to some schools, but I also want to open the invitation because I'm sure you guys are already talking to some. But if anybody's out there, how could they be able to contact to have you come into their classroom, maybe like do a speech or something along? Is that possible, and how would that look?
Of course, that is definitely possible, and I would love to come and speak to kids, anywhere, schools, churches. It doesn't matter to me, honestly. My time is the communities, it's the people's. I'm here to serve them. So you can contact us through Miss Universe Belize, and they'll coordinate and be able to set it up, and I'll be there.
Before we get into that game, then, we have the road going to Puerto Rico. Again, I understand probably you're interested in learning the culture of Puerto Rico and all of that. What are you looking forward to now for the pageant itself?
For the pageant itself, honestly, being able to grow my brand out there as well as share Belize, that's the main push. For getting people to understand us as who we are, the jewel. I feel as though a lot of my personality derives from my culture, where I'm from, where it resonates, where my family's from. So meeting those girls, learning them, because as I said, I'm in a different platforms. This is a sport. Pageantry is definitely a sport. I've had to train and work hard on men. I've been having to work hard, but being able to meet those girls and just honestly get used to the culture, used to the atmosphere, and once I'm in there, it's go time. I'm ready. I'm applying that same tenacity that I have through sports into this.
I love that.
By any means necessary.
I want you to know in the
Love
comments
that.
we're receiving so much love.
What?
People are like,
Yeah.
Thank
yes.
you,
And they're
guys.
talking about sports medicine or physical therapist is a good field to get into this. They're complimenting how beautiful you are,
Thank
how
you, guys.
spoken you are, how they're glad to see you on the couch, being
Thank you.
yourself, coming
Thank
into
you.
your own and everything. They're like, she got this with her preparation. She's going to go high.
Thank
they
you,
see it
guys.
happening. They love your advocacy. So I'm just like filtering through so you know that there's so much love coming in
Thank you.
from persons that are seeing you and they're just happy to see you in this.
You have a nation behind you, really.
Yes.
I love it, and it makes me want to go 10 times harder. Honestly, 100 times harder because I got country on my back, and I love it. I'm built for pressure. One thing I've learned, and my mom's been saying, diamonds are formed under pressure. That's something that was left with me with Destiny Wagner. Diamonds are formed under pressure.
Yeah.
So being able to accept this role and step into it authentically and as myself has been a blessing, and being accepted by my people has been even more of a blessing.
Yes.
You actually spoke about sports therapists too and
Yeah.
physical. I've had to experience and deal with them personally because actually my freshman year of college, I dislocated my shoulder 8 times.
8 times.
8 times. I was being very hard-headed, yes. In my
We're not the
freshman
only one.
year.
We're not the only one.
I felt like I had something to prove, and I just wanted to come in and make an impact, an instant impact. But of course, sometimes our plans is not what's gonna go.
Yeah.
So you have to be ready to pivot and maneuver and be able to think what's next or how do I need to progress from here. And those very people helped me come back and to return and be where I'm at for you guys today.
Great. And like you said, you're opening the field. It's not just specifically women's basketball, but all that represents and is around
Yes.
the overall idea.
Yes.
So for persons to get a hold of that. So I'm looking forward to when you go and do your advocacy and speak in schools so that kids can really ask these questions
Yes.
and open their mind to it. Sometimes we just see what's in front of us,
Right.
and we don't see the full possibilities of what could be.
And I hope they start thinking about all the questions too, because I'm gonna have answers. I'm gonna be looking for the questions too. Like, come on, you guys. Come on.
Is there any more?
Is
Come on,
there
come
any
on.
more?
Ask me anything. I'm ready for it.
Anything. It's my brain is for yours to pick. Yes.
All right.
So
Should we jump into the...
I want to jump in because I love playing games with Kylie. Like, she's fun, and so we're gonna have a great time.
even Ashley Lightburn is in the chat.
Yes!
Saying, go, Callie, such a beautiful person.
Thank you.
And they're like, bring this win home, girl. We got this.
All right, guys. So this game that we'll be playing with Callie Rose is, I guess we get to know her better and her elevator pitch, as we would like to deem it. But it's called Sell It Without Saying It. And each person has 30 to 45 seconds to sell the product like it's the greatest invention ever. This and this bowl are the products. These pieces of paper, right? And you cannot say the name of the object or make the description too obvious. And the other person has to guess what that product is that they're trying to sell. So,
you're gonna go first, B?
Just an example that they gave us, just so that people could be aware of it. If I had the word toothpaste, I would try to pitch it to them like, you know what? Would you want to wake up to the world's greatest smile, pearly white smile? You need to buy this product. You know, it's lightweight, it sparkles, it whatever.
And then we have to guess.
Yes.
And also, I'm gonna look in the chat for you guys to see if you're guessing correct. We're gonna make Kale go first.
Yes.
Because she says she's good under pressure. So we're testing this queen today.
These are more questions for her.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So you get to pick which one, obviously, and then you will be the one that sells it to us, girl. We're gonna be guessing.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have, guys. Oh, okay.
Easy enough.
Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
All right, so go ahead.
30 seconds starts. Let me time it.
45. Give us 45. Give all of us 45.
Oh, you don't want? Okay, fine.
Because you have to give the audience 45 too.
Oh, yes, because then if you like process the brain too. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Go, girl.
Have you ever been home and your mother called you outside when pulling up with groceries and you looked around and you didn't have what you needed to go outside?
Slippers, chanclas, shoes.
There we go.
Okay. My brain.
The instant switch to commercial. Like, have you ever?
That is hilarious. Okay.
All right, Ren, you.
Okay, let me try. Oh.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you timing? Yeah.
I'm timing now. Think about me. You cannot live without me in this tropical weather. I keep your eyes protected. I keep you shining, looking like the best person in the planet. You can have me in different colors. You can put me with prescriptions. You can do whatever you want because I'm that person and I make you that person and you it for all of us. What am I?
Sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I love that. Mecca puts on my radio announcer voice.
Right.
So.
Okay.
I feel like we all do really good too.
Right? Okay, be you ready?
All right. Yes, Belizean gal, she got it. Shades. All right.
Go.
Are you looking for a cozy night in? The smell of warmth flowing through your airspace. The coziness that it sets with some blankets and sheets. I light up your room with such a dazzling glow. I dance in the actual breeze.
A bed?
Buy me now.
Candle?
That,
Oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay.
how you smell the bed, Ren? How you smell the bed?
First of all, you must have known when you breeze your bed nice and like you like just wash your sheets and then you put the. You
As a
know that?
girl,
But it dances
everything
in-
shower in a fresh washed bed, that's the best thing.
Fresh washed bed.
Like, girl.
I love that. A fresh washed bed. First time I hear that.
No, actually, like you feel like wash your sheets, you put the whole bed. Oh, the thing you tell me you're done.
That 45
we're
seconds
good.
is
We're
long.
3 for 3 right now.
Let's go, girl. Okay, everybody's getting what we're supposed to get.
We need a hard one. Make
I
it
know.
tricky.
I hope they give us some hard ones. Make we challenge.
That's crazy.
You asked for a hard one. You got one.
That's crazy. Okay.
Ready?
I don't know how hard this is gonna be. Okay. Ready?
Okay, go.
We're all familiar with Rihanna. How about her greatest hits? You have
Umbrella. Hey, don't play it, my girl Riri. Don't play with her.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Hey, the way how I quickly got, that's the first thing, like,
That's immediately where I went to when I seen. I said, okay.
I'm like CD. I'm like, all right.
I was gonna
Makeup. I'm like,
on the map.
But
There you
I
go.
wanted to start singing it too. Cue the instrumental.
Cue the instrumental. We need some rain, and then we need to do the dance.
Right.
Girl, and we just like, whew. Okay, sorry. It's a whole production here. Okay, me. Okay. Okay.
You
I
got
don't
a hard one?
It's not hard, but I don't think you're gonna say the exact words. So I'm wondering if it's gonna get something close enough, right? Have you ever been messy? Have you ever needed to be tamed. That what's on your head needed bows and clips and things. But what helps you get to that place? What helps you to be tamed on your head? To be that star girl or star boy that you need to be?
Shampoo.
Conditioner.
Oh, think about what really puts it together. A hairdresser uses it. All
Oil
the time.
sheen?
Frizzies.
Think about. I can't say the words.
Perm.
No. Oh, Let's see if the comments had anything. Because we didn't
Somebody
even check
said
the comments.
braids.
Huh?
Somebody said braids.
Braids is a good one.
A hairbrush.
You know, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, that's
All of
too.
you guys were thinking about the things that,
Yes.
like the items,
But
like
it's-
the oils and stuff. But I mean, and I can't say comb because
As soon as you said hairball, I'm like, okay, so they may not be comb or not be brush.
and I can't say and I'm like,
I would
shit,
have never guessed. I would have never guessed.
Trust
well,
your
yeah,
gut.
you're a man, so I don't
Trust
expect
your
you to
gut.
get that. I don't expect you, but
They use brush too, especially if they have waves. They like, especially I have brothers.
That's a
they
wave
love
brush,
brushing their
yeah.
hair
yeah,
down.
wait, brush. That's true. That's
Yes.
true. Let me not.
Those
Okay.
years of my life have gone.
Let's do this thing.
All right. All right, ready?
Well, Blaze and Gal did say brush, by the way. Big
Okay,
up.
there we go.
She got it?
There we go.
She
She
did.
said comb and then brush.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying, like, people don't necessarily say hairbrush here.
Right.
Maybe I say comb.
Yeah.
Or brush,
All
maybe.
right.
Okay, B.
All right, ready?
Got it. Hold on. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Give me a second. Okay, go.
Long gone are the days of writing letters to your loved ones when now you can just buy me and have an instant chat.
Phone.
Yeah, phone.
Yeah.
That's easy. They need to challenge us, man. They need to give us something like Belizean things that we
Right.
won't even
That's
think
true.
about.
Right.
That's true.
That'll be good.
We should do a bonus round where we think of something
Okay.
and they have to guess it. Like,
Okay.
and think of something a little bit hard.
Okay.
So, Kylie, you're gonna go first. No, we're gonna
Think
do the
of
bonus
something?
round.
Okay.
All right, we did the bonus round.
So
now.
we have to do, and then after that we can do a next one. But bonus round of something Belizean that you have to describe and we have to get.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready, girlie.
Okay.
Wait, let me do the time.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, typically in the States are known for it being very vinegary. But here, you can customize it, you can make it your own. It has a very big name behind it.
Mary Sharps. There we go.
Oh, you know what? I was never gonna get that because I don't eat Mari Sharp. I don't eat pepper at
Really?
all. Not at all.
What?
Girl, I'm enough spice for my life.
We're actually, the girls and I, we're having a conversation about it as well because we said in the States, the hot sauce is more like vinegar and more, it has that.
Tabasco. Yes,
Right,
that's
it has that.
right.
But here, that pepper sauce, even when we were out there looking for it, everywhere we went, they had it on deck. I loved it.
I love how Uno connect because the way I don't even know.
There we go.
I didn't know spice in my life. Okay, my one. I love
Think about this when we turn.
this. This is not gonna be easy, but I just wanna describe it because I love it. Okay. Your life wouldn't be complete without it. Think of it. A baker's kiss to you. A little treat with the meringue.
Lemon pie.
Yes!
By the time you said meringue, I'm like, lemon pie.
Done, right?
Got it.
My favorite dessert is lemon pie. Not everyone can do it well, but I
Right.
love a lemon pie.
I think I got one hard one.
You do a hard one, B.
A hard one.
Ready?
All right.
Go.
Just think about a hot day. Families, especially Hispanic families, usually make this on a hot day. Some might look at it as being unappealing, but I am actually
Black dinner,
delicious.
Reno.
That. Okay. All right, there we go.
You know why? Because for some reason in Belize, we
Right.
eat soup when
On
it's
a
hot.
And I can't explain that to
hot
nobody
day.
in the States too. When they come over and my grandma got a big pot of it on, listen, just eat the food. Just eat the food.
It will be on you to sweat. It's like, just
But
eat
for
it.
some reason, yes, you eat it when it's raining, but then on a hot day, you just hit different.
It
Like,
does. Your
does.
body's regulating with the heat.
Right.
Yeah. So.
It just balances out. It's like a cancellation. Checks and balances.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Unfortunately, we have to wrap up, but I was just having so much
I
Please
know,
come
right?
back before you go again. day. It's like,
course I'd love
I'm just
to.
like, girl, we need to talk more about whatever it is we're gonna talk about. And of course, reminding people to please reach out to Miss Universe Belize, their Facebook page or Instagram page, if they want to
I put the Instagram in the
come
chat.
to do speeches, to just talk to the kids or whatever it is. If you have any collaboration ideas, please, she wants to be involved with you guys. So shoot your shot and please make sure you take pictures because she's always ready for those.
And I'm open to ideas as well. If you have ideas, give them to me. I love feedback. I love constructive criticism. I see it, I take it in and I adjust. So anything that you guys want to say to me, you can. Never feel like you are not free to express yourself to my platform, to the organization's platform. We want to hear from you.
Definitely.
So with
let's
that,
root for our girl on the road
yes,
to Puerto Rico.
the road to Puerto Rico.
Right.
Okay. And so like that, we roll out. We go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating along the coastline.
This morning, the 2023
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Shiri Kalsil, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. with your news. I'm Indira Crack.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
Stay connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected, to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Welcome to
Good morning, my beautiful people, and welcome back to Sunup on 7. So just before the break, we had our very own Miss Universe Belize, Callie Rose Weston, talking about her trip, her upcoming trips, her preparations on the road to Miss Universe to be held November in Puerto Rico. We're jumping into our next conversation this morning, and something that's going to be happening this weekend is the Caribbean Junior Road Cycling Championships. And with us to discuss about this, we have the Cycling Federation of Belize President, Mr. Glenn Flowers. We have the General Secretary, Ms. Leticia Westbay, and a BTB representative, Mr. Leslie Sanchez. So good morning to all of you. How are we doing this morning?
Good morning. We're getting there.
Getting there.
Yes,
All
praise
right.
God to the up and everything, because things they happen.
Yes.
It has been happening for some days now.
Oh, it has been happening.
Yeah, it has been
So
happening.
it continues to happen.
Yeah.
So, okay, Miss, I want to start getting to know what specifically is the Caribbean Junior Road Cycling Championships.
Okay, so it's multiple countries that's come together and compete for that championship jersey. You get a medal as well. So we have, I think it's roughly about 14 countries that's going to partake in our junior championship here this weekend. We have the ITT, which is on the Saturday, which is a individual time trial, a race against the clock. And then on Saturday, we have the road race, which is going to be on the Northern Highway. And that's like the...
All right, because I was wondering just though, because I know the Western Highway right now is pretty rough.
Pretty messed up, yeah.
So we're doing it, what time does the ITT begin?
At 8, and that's going to be on the Boom Road.
Boom Road, all right. So, okay, we got good road there. And tell us more about that specifically. How do they compete? I know it's against the time, but how...
So you have each individual, it's 2 minutes, every 2 minutes one rider takes off and he just right against the clock.
And is it a delegate from each country, or is it, how does it?
From each country.
Okay.
From each country.
So each country has one delegate that they
Right.
two delegates that they push forward to see who would be. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
So the individual rider basically race personally against the clock to beat the clock or to produce his best
time.
The best time. Yeah.
And I can imagine the two delegates competing against each other, not only the clock, but
To try
to get
say
the
which
best
one
time.
which one of them would do the best for their country. in that sense. Yeah.
We have 14 different countries.
Yeah, we have, we basically, it's the juniors and juvenile. So the juniors are 17 and 18, and we have what we term as youth, but it's juvenile and 15 and 16.
Okay.
So it is both male and female that will be participating in the event.
So we have
from the
3 different races.
And how much from Belize specifically? Like for us, for the 3 different races, we do have like 2 persons each. So it's like
no. Okay, we have each country was invited for overall 3 in each category: 3 male junior, 3 male juvenile, 3 female junior, 3 female juvenile. Right. So in each category they can field 3 riders. Belize, because we're host, we get to add 2 more, so we're fielding 5 riders.
Okay.
Out of those 3, and for each country, in each category, you can field 2 riders for the individual time trial. So you'll take your best rider, who basically is very strong in terms of has the best power, to do the time trial.
All right.
The time trial is basically like for the juniors, it's 20 kilometers, which is about just over 12 miles. And for the others, it's 15 kilometers. So we start around Blackberry, just after Blackberry, and they will go towards the tower, towards not the northern, the western what we know as the Judge Price Highway. But around the tower, the Smart Tower, they will turn there and return back to the start.
Okay, there we go.
So,
there we go.
Yeah.
This is amazing. We're going to be doing all of this weekend.
Yeah.
And that's the ITT. On the Sunday, we have is the road race, but it's going to be done on a circuit, an 8-kilometer circuit, it starts at Mirab. It comes down towards Belize City, or the center of Belize City, turn just in front of the bus by the roundabout, the Flag Monument, goes back out to the north end, the last roundabout going out, which is by Northern Estate, and return back to the start. For the juniors will be doing 12 laps, and all others will be doing 8 laps.
Okay.
So the juniors total is about 93 plus kilometers, and the others are 62 plus kilometers.
All right. So I want to get a feel of this. Is this the first time that we're hosting this event in Belize?
Yes.
All right.
The juniors.
So it's a monument.
The juniors. Last year we hosted the Elite Road,
Caribbean
Elite Road Championship.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah,
So
but
like,
this year is the
different.
juniors. This year is juniors.
Juniors, yeah.
The best part about hosting the juniors is that it's younger riders, and of course you have family coming along, because my kid is coming, and I know, we don't trust, and we want. So in addition to the delegations we're hosting, we have families who are joining coming to Belize to be here to cheer on and make sure that their kids are doing well, right?
We're to Belize to be able to host this now 2 years, right? So
2 years, back to back.
Back to back.
Yes.
That's
So
great.
hosting these events basically help the country in terms of the sport, because we are able to have more persons see what it takes to be a better rider, to become the best rider within your country. 100%. So it's a motivation, and allowing others to get that opportunity too. It costs to go to these countries. For example, about yesterday we have a country dropout. We have had couple because they're hoping to raise the money to come. And of course, airfare is expensive, and all these,
it is.
For them it's
Especially
just
travel within the Caribbean.
for them, it's 2 trips, one to whichever country, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we go through. So whenever we go for events like this, we're hosting, so we're paying their accommodation and meals starting today. So it's just to come, but sometimes that money is still difficult for us to,
Yeah, it
to
is a big investment. So I love to bring BTB into this conversation. So just tell us a little bit about how do you guys play your role, and of course why support an event like this.
Well, an event like this is important to the BTB, as Ms. Leticia rightfully say. Through our sports tourism strategy, we partner with our local sporting federations, such as the Belize Cycling Federation. This is very important to the BTB, as this is an opportune time for us to reach out and to support them. These type of events, this is an international event. Yes, it's regional, it's within the Caribbean, but through these type of competitions, we get families to come in. There's development for the sports as well. Our youths get to get that international exposure from a local platform. What a way to be competing with international competition right at home, right? It allows for us to, there will be hotels that will be booked. There will be the different eateries that will be making
Visited,
their some bucks. So this is tourism, and it's an opportune time for the BTB to allow the country to showcase its natural resources. As Mr. Letitia had previously said, there'll be trips to Alton Ha. So it's not just about coming to Belize and partaking, it's to enjoy Belize and to enjoy what we have to offer from a tourism
Make way brag one little bit about Belize, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that we're offering last year we didn't, but this year we kind of make sure we're giving them the opportunity to do. Yes, after those who are here went to Kikaker, so I'm being corrected. But this year we are gonna take them to through the support of Niche, taking them to the Alton Hamaya ruin to experience our history, culture, and to share what we have, our assets in terms of tourism. So we'll take them out there to enjoy the afternoon, and as they come. Most people, when you go away for a certain event, you're just focused on that event and you don't get to see the country. So we're offering that as part of it. So Saturday we take them out after the time trial. We take them, have their lunch, and go out there.
That's and luckily it's right there, right?
Yes, it's done. That is the opportunity that we get. Yeah, so they can learn more about
the Congress last year, and we were asked, can we go back to Belize? So everybody enjoyed
there we go. Just say we do a good impression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kikaka bring them back.
Yes.
They want us.
Yeah, so they voted us to have this Junior Caribbean Championship here again this year. So everybody wanted to come back and visit Belize. So most people in the Caribbean, they enjoyed what they had here the last time and they wanted to come back.
I know.
Here again.
Do we have a list of the 14 countries that are?
The countries we have basically for right now, we have like Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Barbados, Trinidad, Curacao, Grenada, Guyana. I said Trinidad already, right? So those are for right now that have.
So we have a mix of English and Dutch speaking. All right, got it. All right,
Yeah.
so that should be fascinating with them, especially. I think some of them coming on mainland Caribbean and seeing the mainland Caribbean in itself and seeing what we have to offer. Now, I want to get into road safety now. When it comes to closing roads and things like that, what are we looking at?
Okay, we have to say thanks to the Department of Transport. We have basically get the permission to do the event on the road. For the ITT, the boom road will be closed, but more from the boom entrance, the second one.
The one coming from the west.
That one, and to Hattieville. So that will be fully closed.
Okay.
So persons will be getting access to in the River Valley community will be able to come in and out. However, they will be stopped to make sure that that's the area they're going to be going. Any emergency, the road will be open. I mean, we will allow them, escort them out because we are looking at the safety of the athletes. That's our main thing. And that's one of the things that is the high standard of having an international or UCI event. The safety and security of all athletes are paramount in that sense, or the race caravan. So, so the road will be closed from 7 until 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Of course, we'll be finished. So once we're finished, the road will be open. But if there's anything that delays us and it's between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. that the road will be closed on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah. On Sunday, the road will be closed again from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. 2 p.m., sorry. And it will be from
North Point.
Yeah, from the roundabout here in Belize City, the flag monument, to West Rock, fully closed.
West Rock, okay.
Right? It's going to be fully closed. You want to access going out of the city, you would have to go through Coney Drive and come out through Divine Mercy area. So that if the race is in that area, when you're there, you will not be allowed to leave until the race is fully out of the way. Then they will allow you to leave the city. If you're coming from the Ladyville area across, the Halover Bridge area, you're gonna be basically held if the race is in the area, but you will, and once it's gone, you will be escorted. You can exit through any of the arteries, but up until West Rock roundabout, that you can go to Chetumal Bridge. You're not gonna be coming anywhere after West Rock to Belize City.
Okay.
So basically, it's going to be like a rolling closure.
Yeah.
So if you're coming from the airport and you arrive at the West Rock Junction, there it'll be closed just until the race passes. As soon as the race passes by, they'll guard you through, and then you can go through the Tetramal Street.
Mhm.
And likewise, if you're coming from Belize and you want to go, it's a rolling closure going out that way.
Okay, and that's Sunday
that's
from
Sunday.
8 till
8 until 2.
2. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be what we say rolling closure. You can pass, but just know you will be temporarily inconvenienced. And of course, if there's an emergency, that emergency will be escorted effectively and safely through the area that is needed to get out.
All right. And now, in terms of support,
Yeah.
okay, we have to support with Belizean team, but there are other people living in our jurisdiction that want to support their teams as well.
Yeah.
How do they manage that?
Okay, so the race starts at 8 a.m. on both days. Once you're there, before the road is closed, you can get and go and, line the route. For Belize City, which is the most important or interesting event, which is the circuit road race. We have the median, and that's the opportunity of having a nice circuit.
Yeah.
Persons can come and line the median anywhere between the roundabout, the flag monument, to where it is the race is going to be going. We start and finish at the Mirab, in front of Mirab. And so people, of course, will want to gather where it's finished. But you can line the area anywhere between the circuit.
And parking.
Parking, well, not on the road. No, nobody will be allowed to park, and I believe that the police will come and remove people and get people to get off the road, because again, it's a safety and security. So that area will be there. Thanks to the Belize City Council, they're sponsoring a big screen at the end. So if you guys want to come, you want to come online. We ask if anybody's out there. It's a Sunday, and we know it's an exciting sport. Always bring all kind of excitement. Please don't come with any bottles on the race course. Again, another safety precaution. We will be sanctioned if something happened and a bottle was involved. The federation will be held out responsible. So we have police support, we got traffic support from the Belize City Council, and we have actually the Department of Transport who will be having their personnel out there in providing all the support there. No? Let me go back to say the event, the sequence of event. We start Friday at 6 o'clock, where we have each country will be presenting their team, their national team, in their jersey at the Biltmore. So everybody is invited. You can come support Biltmore again. Tourism, right? So we'll have that starting at 6 o'clock, where we have the team presentation. That should be about 2 hours. You come and you can meet their athletes. Persons who are from the different countries can come and support their own athletes. And on Saturday, we have the individual time trial, and on Sunday, it is the road race. Both races starts at 8 a.m.
Okay.
Road will be closed at 7 a.m., so come early, find your spot, or you can come when it starts, but you won't be able to come in that, so you'll have to park and walk in.
Right.
It starts and finish at the Mirab for the road race, and on Saturday, it's just after Blackberry.
All right.
And for all this information, where can people go specifically to get the times and everything, also for where the roads are going to be?
On the Cycling Federation Facebook page.
Okay.
And of course, we're doing our promotion in that set. I just know if I can, I don't know if anybody else here have other questions, because I don't want to forget to thank my sponsors, because of course,
go ahead.
We have financial and in-kind sponsorship. So we appreciate that, because without them, first of all, without the cyclists, we can't have this, right? So other than the cyclists and the officials, the volunteers who support us, we want to thank the BTB, our main sponsor, Belize City Council. They're the hosts, and also they're providing a lot of support with the traffic and, of course, the big screen. We have the government of Belize, Atlantic Bank and Atlantic Insurance, National Bank of Belize, BL, Central Bank of Belize, Digi. They do help as well in both financial and with the service that they offer. Powerade, or Boeing and Boeing products, Corstel, Mirab for using their facilities, the police department, M&M Engineering, the barriers. I have to say big up to the Ministry of Infrastructure, Development and Housing, MIDH. They're helping with the roads, making sure where there's breakage in the roads or any uneven area that and potholes, they're gonna fill that. The Department of Transport and National Sports Council, I think the government of Belize, and of course we have the UCI Solidarity Program, because they're the ones that are, they're bringing in time in machine capacity, they're bringing time in machine, all the necessary equipment that we need to make sure the level of the event is at a professional presentation. So expect, a nice event. Let me see. Yeah, that's about it. And of course, the Caribbean Cycling Union, who we partner with and Kopase to present this. It's their event, but we're hosting it on their behalf.
For the second year, guys.
Yes, for the second year. And of course, I mean, our goal is trying to see if we can continue at least once per year, host an event with our good partner, the BTV, right? Sports tourism as part of it.
Definitely. I mean, it was so good the first time they had to
They
come.
may ask to wait. So when they ask for
No,
there was
yeah, there were a lot of positive review from the from all the federations that were here. Simple thing as, oh, there was so much water, we didn't have to be worrying about water, Boeing giving us that. So those are things that are the little things that are appreciated in its sense, no? So being able to cater to their needs while they're here, that they don't feel as though we're in a different country and we are stuck in that regards.
Most likely the accommodation was great for all of them, so they really enjoyed that accommodation.
Yeah. I mean, we already, yesterday we had a group of about 19 of them already in. Two countries already came in yesterday. As I said, we host, so when they come in early, they're paying for that on their own. So we talk about sports tourism in that sense, no? So so welcome. They get out their bike, something is missing, so another service provider will be called on to help in that regard. So those are the benefits of hosting these events.
We have some families that's been here from last weekend already enjoying Belize.
Oh, wow. They really come to enjoy.
It's a vacation.
I mean, and Belizeans are very hospitable. I mean, and so we have our volunteer crew who is there and offering their service, something they want. They're there to provide the support. So you'll be seeing all these cyclists on the road. We ask that you be careful with them. I mean, you just wait a 10, 15 seconds for that vehicle to pass before overtaking. Pushing a cyclist off the road, it can become very dangerous. And remember, everybody have a family to go back home to. The family is there waiting for them. So just be mindful of them on the highway. That's what we're asking of everyone.
100%. All right. Well, as we're closing, any final words from anybody?
I'd like to ask the general public to come out and support our Belizeans riders. They're going to be doing great this weekend. We're hoping to keep that gold medal here in Belize. So come out and support Belize cyclists.
All right.
Bring your flags. Start the September celebration early.
And your horns and everything like that.
Make it nice. And of course, make sure the place is clean. Don't be bringing out bottles and throwing it. Let's respect what they're doing and everything.
For example, what we have during a race, because if the rider throw bags or anything, garbage out while they're riding, as on our UCI event, they're fined for that. We're here to protect the environment. Cycling is a environmental friendly sport. You don't use gas, you use your body to move the bike, right?
Only one type of emission, and we're not even gonna talk about that.
But during the race, we will have two segments for what we call a feeding zone and a litter zone. The feeding zone the litter zone is part of the feeding zone, because of course it starts here and the litter zone is at the end of that. So by the time you get your item, you have it within that time and you can dispose it within that area.
So we have some designated area where you can get feed and then you discard.
There we go.
So there'll be two of that on the road. So again, another opportunity where the teams will be having persons there to provide the refreshments for the athletes.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us here this morning, and looking forward to this Saturday and Sunday, guys. An international cycling race is happening and time trials happening as well. Be on the lookout for that. Bring
Right
your
in
flag.
Belize City. Right in Belize City.
Exactly.
And, followed by the annual BTB Classic, September Classic criterium. So we're going to get some more information on that
Definitely.
shortly.
And they'll be back.
And of course, they can also check out on the Cycling Federation's Facebook page for all the routes, what's happening, who's coming, all the details are going to be there.
And also catching a live excitement on the Facebook page and YouTube.
So you can't sit and I got all the great stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. And with that, guys, we go to our next commercial break. And when we are back, we're going to be wrapping up today's show. Stay tuned.
connected in the USA for as low as $10. With Smart Roaming Data Pass, staying connected is simple and affordable. Get the data you need starting at 1,000 megabytes to stay connected to larger plans that keep you online while you travel across the USA. So you can message, browse, video call, and navigate wherever you go. No SIM swap, no bill shock. Just simple, affordable pricing. Activate easily by dialing *100# using the Smart app or online. Smart Roaming Data Pass. Staying connected the smart way. Smart, bringing people together.
Nando's Wholesale is the distributor for the full line of Badia spices, including the original complete seasoning, the perfect combination of ingredients and spices prepared to enhance the natural flavor of your favorite foods. Also, cinnamon powder for all your desserts, fruits, and beverages, and as special dishes. All these are available in commercial sizes or restaurant packaging. Nando's products are available at your local retailer or contact us at 222-5000. From Corozal to Toledo, Nando's is proud to be serving Belize as its #1 wholesale distributor for over 35 years.
Welcome to the V Department Store. We are conveniently located on Coney Drive in Belize City. That's right on Coney Drive in Belize City. At the V Department Store, we offer a wide variety of groceries, cosmetics, kitchen appliances, kitchenware, electronics, and more. We've also recently expanded to the second floor to better meet your household and office furniture needs. We now have a wide variety of furniture, home decor, and accessories. We have a shared vision for a comfortable and customer-friendly shopping experience. Visit us today and be warmly greeted by our reasonable prices and cordial staff. The V Department Store. Experience the ultimate shopping destination.
These charter mints aren't from
We're
an
navigating
airplane.
along the coastline.
This morning,
of
the
northern
2023
in the Good evening. Good evening. I'm Cherie Culsel, and here's what's ahead for you on 7 News tonight. We've got details of these and other stories in our newscast for tonight. Good evening. With your news, I'm Indra Craig.
Belize, you're watching the Nation Station, Channel 7.
Wake up to positivity and inspiration. It's a fresh and diverse twist on your mornings. Tune in to Sunup on 7 every weekday morning at 6:30 a.m. right here on your Nation Station, Channel 7. It's the morning show you don't want to miss.
And we're back,
Ta-da!
guys.
Okay.
And we've come to the end of our show.
You have a minute for wrap up. Go.
Yes, and I looked in my seat and no politicians over there neither. I think they ran out of the hiding.
Somebody said I have a special hiding spot, and I don't know where it is because it's so special that I don't even know about it.
Well, that would be
Sometimes
a
you
secret
know.
hiding spot, a special hiding spot. You would know.
No, but I don't know about
So it's a
anything. They
secret
said a
hiding
special hiding spot, but then you know sometimes you hide things from yourself, and then you forget where they. That ever catch you?
Well, what it gets me now is that I look for my phone, and I look for my phone, they pack it, they pack everything
have
up,
the
phone, they
watch?
right in my hand.
You don't have the watch?
Well, I don't use their features. I still learn my.
listen to me.
I still learn my watch.
Listen to me. When I'm going to plan my friend baby shower, I literally lost my phone like 7 times in like 30 minutes. And I literally they hear me, they
ding,
Renata again,
ding.
and I'm like, listen, I put this thing down, but then I have to check for somebody if to bring something. I'm like, oh, darn.
Yeah. So I use it at times, but there we go.
There we go.
But guys, we want to thank our guests for coming in. We had Miss Universe Belize, Callie Rose West, talking about her reign, what she plans to do, and her road to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico!
As well as talking about the road. We have road races happening.
Road race?
And, well, that too. But we have the international, the time trials, individual time trials, which are happening this Saturday at the Borough Boom Road. Remember that road from the Hattieville Junction, the roundabout there, until the first entrance into Borough Boom will be blocked off on Saturday from 7 to 2. And then on Sunday as well, from the Flag Monument all the way up to by West Track, that roundabout there, it will be locked off as well. Come and support your Belizean teams. And for those fellow CARICOM brothers and sisters out there, please come and support your teams as well.
It's gonna be exciting.
But with that, we come to the end of this show, and I won't be seeing you until next week, Tuesday. I don't know why it's a Wednesday, but Tuesday. So yes, guys, if you want to do anything this weekend, let it make sense. Make it make sense.
Just be very mindful of the road and, when you are coming out and all that great stuff. So stay tuned for that, guys, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
A place to call your home, a place where you can grow. Stand by me and we'll take flight. We'll be there at morning's light. I've got you covered on all concerns we share today. You will discover how the world turns each day. When the sun comes up